All right, just about set to go. And getting to start, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
For Cleveland, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Fastball in for a strike, and the home opener is underway. Next pitch is outside. That one down the line, and foul ball. Struck him out looking. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And they'll do it again. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 1 gone, runner at first. Here comes Corey Seager. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Ramirez stands at first with 1 out.
2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Batting 4.
So digging in, Brent Rooker. And that misses off the outside edge.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hat. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. And today on the hill, Luis Ortiz.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Chopper right side. Simeon throws to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Tucker.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Now one missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. In for a strike. 3-2 now.
We got full count.
2 outs, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Up and in, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Ohtani back to work. Right through there for a strike. Santana, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Marcus Simeon. And Cleveland on top 1-0.
Marcus Simeon.
And that's
ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. That's in for a strike. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Digging in, Jonah Heim.
Nope.
Ball 1, no strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Falling behind 2-1. In the air, left side. Hat on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And stepping in is the speedy Petey Halpin. And a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Simeon runs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double.
Ball. That's
it's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
There's the strike. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
That's
ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's off the mark. And that's ball 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arm.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next one misses,
outside.
And that's ball 3. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Counts full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Walked his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is outside.
Nope, that's inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
0-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Happ hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Corey Seager digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that clips the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Lifted in the air out to left. That one gets down for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Rooker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Happ lays off.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Swanson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Grounded out his first time. Late on that fastball. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field, down the line. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Inside. And the count 1-2. Two on, 1 out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ohtani.
And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one missing inside. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Halpin makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brings it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Popped out in foul ground first time through. That's a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And the righty deals.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Tucker makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Semien.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. That one inside, and that's ball 3. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. Ohtani back to work. That's inside.
That's inside.
Heim measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And a quick out, number 1. Petey Cody Halpin
Up next
digs
for
in for the
Cleveland,
Guardians.
the center fielder,
He's 0 for 1.
Halpin.
All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And there's the automatic. The Cubs up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a walk.
Nope, that's inside.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Now
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 2 in this one. Number 43 takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That clips the corner. There goes the runner. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Dansby Swanson. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
count.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third base. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Number 29, Tim Herron.
That one pushed foul. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a ball.
Chisholm at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count. 3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're
Now
ahead of the
batting,
count
the
0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 54, Joey Cantillo.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Left field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that misses. Ball one. And now he steps off the rubber. Outfield playing straight up now. That clips the corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
To the right side. Fires over to Bellinger. And Seager is set down. 2 down, base is empty. Brent Rooker now at the plate. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. So 2 away with nobody on. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just off the inside edge. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Outside low, and that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at night.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 5-2. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And that one clips the corner. On the ground at first, Santana takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby. Swanson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
There might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This to center field. Halpin pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Marcus Semien.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Chicago
Brazier
Cubs,
comes on now.
number 54, Ryan Brazier.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next is the Guardians catcher, Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and lifted in the air. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. He is struck out and he is walked. Inside, just missed. And another ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
3 and 2.
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
0
for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Halpin off of first with 2 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball. Swings through the sweeper.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a leadoff double. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, right side. Rooker under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Shohei Ohtani, the next Cub to hit.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Shohei on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Ohtani up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Second and third, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
One ball,
Smith,
two strikes.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Michael Busch, the next to hit. First pitch, not close.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Brazier back to work. And that's through there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So now it's Corey Seager. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up
Now
for the out.
Right fielder,
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Brent Rooker. Ball one there.
That's just out.
Just
Inside, ball
missed.
2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Number 19.
Miller, a 6'5"
Mason
righty, 200
Miller.
pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Run around the move. Pitch misses. Save at second, and that was not close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Cubs,
turn to their closer, Porter
number
Hodge.
37.
Save opportunity for him
Porter.
right here, and he's their guy.
Ah.
Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Freeman hits it in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. He's 2 outs away. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outfield playing straight up now. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball. That's inside.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tucker going back on this one, and that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Simeon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Happ ranging back on it. And gone into the home run basket. He got just enough of that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for Cleveland, Jonah Heim. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Now
So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Efros.
Number 57.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Petey. Alpin digs in for the Guardians.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On the run, throw to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Tyler Soderstrom. That one missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving for a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. So now 1 and 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Close.